All right, it's time to talk about TNA wrestling. And you know, when I talk about TNA wrestling, that something big is happening or something crazy is going on in TNA. Well, TNA is launching a brand new program called Where Action Never Ends, where they're going to be bringing you action 24/7 hours a day, cross-platform programming. You get YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, television, and a couple other formats that they said they're going to be doing. But we'll have to wait and see what it all means. But here is how it's going to work. You get the show from 9 to 11 on Thursdays Eastern Time. And with that, they're actually going back to the Impact Zone in Florida. That's right. They're going back to Universal Studios in Orlando, but they're not going to be doing it from the same soundstage. They said the soundstage is smaller in lengthwise, but features a wider space on the inside. So it looks like it may be a little bigger arena. And it says that on November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd are going to be the dates that they're going to be starting to do the Universal Studio thing. The whole idea is that television is changing, and they think that this is the best way for them to feature all the talent that they have all the time, because they only have about 166 hours of programming a week, is what they say, until the next show. Now they get to see storylines unfold and exclusive content presented online on impactwrestling.com, social media, things I mentioned before, and it'll help grow the talent. Now, I'm waiting to see how this is all going to work. I know that wrestling does need a change. The format of the ratings and watching the television ratings, it's not going to work nowadays. Everybody's got the Netflix, they got the Hulu, they got everything. So I think if TNA can execute this correctly, they can make it good. There's a million other ways to monetize your program than just television. If TNA can do something to partner with YouTube, have a live stream at their live events, honestly, that's the one thing I don't know why wrestling companies don't do it. I know WWE does it for their pre-shows. They live stream them on their YouTube channel. But I think that TNA should live stream the whole Impact, monetize that and live stream it. Then they could monetize it for the live events as well, because it's cool. Like, you could see a live event if you're not there, but you can actually see them perform at the live events. It'd be kind of cool to watch it live. Since, say they travel over to California and you don't live over there, you can watch them while they perform over there. It'll be a cool idea. I think that it's a good idea, but I don't know. I know. I think that if they can do it correctly, it might work. Right now, I see that it's a good way for them to save money. There's been talks about money problems. They said that Bound for Glory was the biggest draw they ever had at an event, but I don't think so, because I think I saw pictures of it, and I think it was down in attendance. I don't know if it was a giant arena and they just didn't have enough to fill it. I don't know what's going on, but where action never ends, you get 24 hours and 7 days a week. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It's kind of cool that they're partnering up with Universal Studios again. I like that area. It was fun to go watch them. When I went down there, I got to see a couple tapings in a row, watch their pay-per-views. It was fun stuff. They're still going to tour for the live events, the house shows, whatever you want to call them. But we'll just have to wait and see how this works out. Honestly, I've always thought that the format of television needs to change, because if you got shows like Arrested Development, Orange is the New Black, House of Cards. Those have been very, very successful on Netflix, and they've shown that numbers are growing and that Netflix is bigger than HBO now, which is crazy. More people subscribe to Netflix than they do HBO. And it's just that choice. If you give the viewer the choice of what they want to see, then that's where you can get the good product. Now, I don't know that they want to release a whole month's worth of television on Netflix, but that could be an option. I don't know. That's something that they could look for. I think it's cool when you see companies go to the YouTube and go to Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. I think live streaming on YouTube is a huge way to get a big audience, because there's a lot of people like me. I'm on YouTube all the time. If I could just sit there, watch their pay-per-views, not even watch their pay-per-views, but watch their television from YouTube or watch their live events from YouTube, I would tune in. I don't even care if they throw a bunch of ads in my face, because I know I support people that put ads on their videos. That's what I do. I know that's how they make their money. I don't use ad blocker when I'm on YouTube, so there's that. I just make sure that the people that make their product, whether it's people like me that make gaming videos or whether it's anybody on YouTube, I think they deserve the money. So TNA, bring us a good wrestling. There's also rumors about them bringing the 6-sided ring back. I don't know if that's true or not. That hasn't been set in stone, but they've been talking about it. But it is interesting to see. We'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. Like I said, I'm anxious because I always like when they try new things. They started off as a pay-per-view company where they were just doing $10 pay-per-views. And people were like, wait, are you really going to buy that? Well, I did buy some. And they were good. They were good pay-per-views when we were looking for an alternative to the WWE. If they continue with good wrestling action, all I want is good matches. That's all I want. And if they can do live events on YouTube, I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to know your guys' thoughts, though. Are you excited about this, or do you think it's just another smokescreen that TNA throws up? They seem to do it a lot, where they're like, oh, we have this great, brand new, awesome idea, and then 2 months down the road, they're like, nope, we're done. Like, they're like, oh, let's go to Mondays. Okay. Yeah, that only lasted a little bit. Oh, let's travel. Yeah, that only lasted a little bit. Is it just another thing that's going to happen? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Tony Pizza Guy. Frag out.